What up, everybody? you know, I'm sure we all had good memories with our family, whether it be brother, cousins, whatever. When it comes to video games, you might have all played together and things like that. And I was sitting thinking about this earlier, and I can remember a time when me and my brother we really started playing games together, especially during the PlayStation 2 era. We played a lot of Sims together during that time, and Star Wars Battlefront and WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2006, and Here Comes the Pain, and of course then we take turns playing GTA Vice City and stuff like that. But yeah, nonetheless though, oh yeah, we also played Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance together. That was another one. I still have that game, by the way. It's great. Nonetheless though, one of the games that we really had a lot of funny memories with was The Sims 2. We played a lot of Sims games, especially when they started, letting us move around freely instead of having to do the point and click stuff and let you play cooperatively. And yeah, Sims 2 is one we played a lot of together. I remember one day we made two men and we decided to be funny and have them both stripped down butt naked and chase each other around the house. You know. His dad walks in during that time and yells at us, telling us to play the game right. I said, well, technically, we are playing the game right, because if they allow you to do that in the game, then technically you're playing the game right. Just saying. You know, I couldn't help but be a little smart ass for that, but still. But yeah, and then I remember another time, and of course this is like several years later when I got The Sims 3. You know, I, this is another funny memory, and my brother had all of his friends at school laughing their butts off about it. But yeah, I'm playing Sims 3, and I created this small little room, and in this small little room is a TV, a chair on the other end of the room pointing towards the TV, with a little end table next to the chair, and on that chair was a thing of magazines, like a stack of magazines, a thing of lotion, and a thing of, Kleenexes. And my brother says, what in the world did you just make? I said, it's a masturbation station. He went to school telling his friends about that, and they all busted out laughing. And then one of them ended up staying all night, and they, came up to me and they said, "Hey, I hear you like making masturbation stations." I'm like, it was funny, it was hilarious. But yeah, some of the best memories, like I said, definitely came from the Xbox 360 era. Because we played games like Lord of the Rings Conquest and Army of Two and the Gears of War games, the Halo games. We played a lot of cooperative games. Heck, when I got Resident Evil 6, so we could play that one together as well. We did a lot of cooperative games. The Left 4 Deads, so many good games on the Xbox 360 when it came to cooperative games to play. And I'm going to be honest, the Xbox 360 was pretty much the boss of the 7th generation consoles. Like, I'm sorry, but PS3 was complete and utter garbage compared to the Xbox 360. And yeah, I got a Wii also during that time, and we had some fun with that one, playing Wii Sports together, and Smash Brothers and Mario Kart. I think those are pretty much the only... Well, we played a little bit of the Mario Kart 8. Or not Mario Kart 8, but what was the game called? Mario Party 8. Yeah, that was the one we played. Of course, they had this one mini game where you have to you shake the Wii controller, because the whole deal is to shake a soda pop, and the one who shakes it the best and causes more fizz to spew out at the end is the winner, right? Of course, we're being funny and acting like the freaking Wii controllers are junk, so we're just moving it up and down, acting like we're trying pretty much. Always doing stupid shit like that. Yeah. But yeah, nonetheless, though, it was hilarious. It was definitely a good time and everything. And quite frankly, I miss gaming like that. I really do. That's pretty much the overall point of this video. So, man, I miss the times when we had good cooperative type of games like that. Now it's all about this free-to-play PvP, nonsense like that, and where they abuse it with corporate greed and everything else. It's like, multiplayer gaming just sucks nowadays. It's not even nowhere near as awesome as it used to be. I'm just going to keep it real on that. Nothing's gonna beat a good cooperative couch co-op type of experience with like a loved one or whatever, like whether it be your significant other or your brother or cousin or whatever. Like I'm just being honest. Also takes me back to when I was even younger, and I used to enjoy playing Donkey Kong Country 2 Diddy's Conquest with my sister. I'd be Diddy Kong, she'd be Dixie Kong. You know, I think she ended up saying heck with it because she wasn't very good at it, but I kept working at it and I beat the game. It's kind of funny. I saw a video recommended to me of someone saying that Donkey Kong Country, for the Wii, the returns or whatever, is like really, really easy, like child's play compared to Diddy's Conquest 2. Or Diddy's Conquest. I'm like, I don't know what they're smoking, but I couldn't even get hardly anywhere on Donkey Kong Country for the Wii, like Donkey Kong Country Returns or whatever. But yeah, I beat Diddy's Conquest. So yeah, and no, I didn't have to use a Game Genie or anything like that. And I didn't do it on Nintendo's online service where I was able to pause and rewind and just make save states anywhere I'm at. No, I beat it the old natural way on the Super Nintendo. So yeah. There's a lot of games I beat back in the day, though, that I couldn't beat now. I don't know, I guess I was just more skilled as a kid or something. My hands agreed with me better, too, though, so that's worth noting. Yeah, I remember another game I beat back in the day on the NES with no cheats or anything was the first Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game. The one that everybody says is like freaking Dark Souls difficult. So, yeah. Like nightmarishly hard or whatever. Yeah, I beat that game, too. Back in the day. So yeah, I remember other memories, playing the original Rampage with my mom and playing Kirby with my mom and Mario Brothers 3 and stuff like that. And we had a lot of good times with gaming. But yeah, man, just nowadays, just the whole multiplayer and overall family experience you get with games, it's not the same as it used to be. It's one of the reasons why I said if a gaming crash was to happen, I really wouldn't give two shits. I'm just gonna be honest. Just honestly, I don't see gaming going really anywhere anyway. It just keeps going further downhill because of corporate greed and everything. Internet just wanting to ruin everything and whatnot. So yeah. But yeah, now I just miss the good old days. Whenever I get a game and play it with a family member or whatever, and just have a blast. I really miss those days. So yeah. Y'all take care. God bless and peace.